Hello everyone. Just a quick build guide. I just learned that the Legacy of Phrecia event has been extended for a month, and I thought, hey, why not get the MTX reward? We only need to go to level 80 to get the final MTX. So, hey, cool. Um, Looking at the new ascendancies, I thought they're interesting. They're crazy. Some of the ascendancies are more viable than others. Like some of them are just pure trash. Some of them are decent. Nothing really overpowered. There are some people say there are overpowered ascendancies. I thought that they're quite inconsistent in terms of overall viability. So if you weigh down all of the ascendancy, uh, you will see that some are definitely stronger than the rest. So okay, so the main purpose of this build really is to go to level 80 as quick and as cheap as possible. We are going to use trash, trash items. So, a criteria is that it needs to be strong enough to finish campaign and to push early maps, right? So I thought poisons and dot builds are historically strong league starters. So why not leverage from those builds? And looking at the different ascendancies, Servant of Arakaali is the standout for dot builds. Um, Interestingly, they gave us minion damage as well. So I thought, hey, Arakaali, Servant of Arakaali, that will be the race spider build. I can't remember with the square shield. I can't remember the name of the build. It's just Arakaali. I think it's Arakaali build. Because we can we can increase our chaos damage as well as minion damage, right? From the spiders. Anyway, we're not gonna do that build because it's expensive. Doesn't meet the criteria. So we have to find something that's cheap and decent enough. So looking at the ascendancies, I found that Malevolent Strand is really good. Gives you chaos damage early on. So we're gonna get Malevolent Strand that will increase our DPS. Shred Spinner is also okay. It's kind of lackluster. Doesn't give much. It just hinders and increase the damage of your enemies. Well, increase the damage they take. And then the last two would be Fatal Bite and Silk Dancer. I thought that our third ascendancy would be Fatal Blade. We don't. We're not gonna get to Silk Dancer. We don't have to. We're just gonna be at level 80. So okay. So looking at the other ones, this is more projectile spell, which deals physical damage. It's not really. Not us. Not us. Not us. This side is more for minions. Neurotoxin, see, it's just for minions. So I thought really initially the Arakaali build, Arakaali Fang, that's the dagger, really benefit from this side. I was tempted to do that build, but now we're gonna go at the left side here. So what's the build? Well, it's a Cobra Lash build. It's a I wouldn't say it's a trash skill. It's actually pretty nice. You play it like you're playing spectral throw. So it's a blast from the past gameplay. I really enjoyed spectral throw. It's my first build that's decent enough to push to Atziri back then. So that's the math build before. So Cobra Lash. Before we talk about Cobra Lash, I also look at Venom Gyre. Venom Gyre is also pretty good. It's fun. Lots of projectiles. It's just like just pointy stick everywhere, flying around. And then you combine that with Whirling Blades. It's just like the amount of projectiles is just like squirting on my screen from my character. It just blastering all of my all of my poison. Anyway, um, what's the other one is Blade Vortex, Poison BV, but I know that's gonna be expensive. And not as fun as Cobra Lash. Um, yeah, those three are my go to. But Cobra Lash. So going back to Cobra Lash, it's like spectral throw. It's so fun. So it chains, so your projectile chains, and it poisons the enemies that you hit. So pretty good clear speed. So Cobra Lash connected to projectile gems. So that's either greater multiple projectiles or early on that is lesser multiple projectiles. It will give you additional projectiles, mainly for clear speed. And then we link that to cruelty, chaos damage, void manipulation, and unbound ailments. So because we are just using trash items, um, if you're lucky enough, you can get 5 links. If you're unlucky, at least push to 4 links. I finished the first half of the campaign, that's Act 6, with only 4 links. So if you are stuck with 4 links, you need to go with Cobra Lash with any multiple projectile support gem. So those two. And then the next one would be added chaos damage, and then either cruelty or avoid manipulation, right? So that's enough. That's enough to finish Act 6 and then get your first ascendancy. Once you get your first ascendancy, you wouldn't even feel you have 4 links. You will feel you have 6, because your damage just spikes so massively once you get your first ascendancy, which is again it's the malevolent strand. That's your first priority. And then cool. After that you just melt mobs away. It's enough. It's absolutely enough. And then aura, we go with malevolence and precision, right? So precision is for your accuracy, malevolence is for your damage over time. Precision, you push it as high as you can without sacrificing mana. And then we combo that with ice golem for more accuracy. And then the next set is blood rage. Blood Rage is for attack speed as well as leech. If you still don't have the sustain, don't turn this on. But the important skill gem here is Plague Bearer. Let's remove Arcanis Brand. We don't need that. Um, Plague Bearer. Plague Bearer is like 70% of your damage during campaign. So I kill bosses with just Plague Bearer. So what it does is that it incubates poison. So it stores poison whenever you hit an enemy. It stores it to a certain amount, and then when you are ready, you can turn it on, and it will release those poison, and it will release those poison as an area of effect around you, as a dot, and it will just melt bosses, like legit. That will carry you. And then the next one will be whirling blades for your movement skill. You can connect it with faster attacks. Um, yeah, just to zoom around the map. Um, if you can. If you don't have the links, it's fine. You don't need it. Honestly, you don't need it. Just walk. The next one will be Wither connected to Spell Totem. This is just your additional multiplier for your dot. Um, yeah. And then the next one would be our Mark, our Curse. So Mark on hit, connected to Sniper's Mark. You can also do Assassin's Mark for crit chance, but honestly, don't just go with Sniper's Mark because it gives you more clear. It gives you more projectiles. And then the next one is nothing. That is the end. We are not finishing the build because it's enough to go to level 80. Let's look at the items. Cool. Level. Sorry, I just saw my weapon. So this is absolute trash weapon. It's so sad. I think this is why I don't even know the item level of this claw. Anyway, these are two trash claws. I finish it with this too. So if I can finish it, you can most likely finish it with even with even worse weapon. So we're going with dual wielding claws. When you turn level 60, you change the wasp nest. Let's change the wasp nest so that is not embarrassing, or not. Let's wear that as a badge of honor. Oh, okay. Let's talk about wasp nest first. So level 60, turn change to wasp nest. You don't have any reason why not. So this is just your DPS multiplier with more poison damage, more attack speed. Cool. So and then helmet again, trash, just resistance in life, really. Next one is body armor. Body armor. Look at that body armor. Ooh. Ah, God. Just life and resist. But the main take here is it's a 5 link and it pushed me to I think level 80 with no. So it pushed me to level 70 with 5 link. I mean, you can also push to level 80 with just 5 link, but probably not. Um, I changed it to Dendrobate eventually with a 6 link Dendrobate. Um, but to level 80, yeah, cool, that's enough. The next one is Asenath's Touch. So it will give you more life as well as temporal chains on hit against mob. So whenever you curse an enemy, whenever you kill a cursed enemy, they explode and deal damage surrounding them. And if the mobs didn't die that's around them, they will get blinded. Right? It's really good. Also prolongs your poison on an enemy, so that's damage as well. This is cheap. This is hella cheap. This is like 5C. The next one is boots. Boots just movement speed, life, chaos resistance. That's it. Think I just I think I bought this for a chaos. And then amulet, shaper seed mainly is for life and mana regeneration. Eventually you don't need this. We can replace this with something better. It dropped, so why not use it? So it dropped on me, so yeah, take advantage of it, right? And then ring. This one is just for intelligence, a little bit of physical attack, um, and then life and resistance. I think I bought this for 2 chaos. Cheap, cheap. And then Duedris ring. So Duedris damning. It enables you to apply an additional curse. So as you can see, we have a curse on our gloves. And then now we can add another curse on enemies. That would be our sniper's mark, right? So the only thing that we want here is you can apply an additional curse. I think this is like 5C. And then boots, yeah, just life and resistance. And then flask, just life, quicksilver flask, enduring mana flask, and witchfire brew. So this is our third curse. We will get whispers of doom in the tree, so we have 3 curse set up. right? So this is just a again more DPS. Okay, cool. So perfect. So wasp nest, 1C, 1C. So that's 2 chaos. The helmet is cheap as, I think this is like 4 chaos. So and then this one is around 2 chaos. We're I just paid for the link really. Um, Asenath is 4 5 chaos. This is like one. I got this through campaign. This is like 4. This is like I think this is not even 4. I think this is 2. And then this is around 2 to 4 as well. And then I just picked this up. So it's a 20 chaos build. It's dirt cheap. It's dirt cheap. Cool. So and then sorry, which fire brew is another 2? I think 1C. It's cheap. Let's go over the tree. Let's allocate that. That's our first ascendancy, and then our second ascendancy is thread spinner, and then our last one is fatal blade. Oh, not fatal blade, fatal bite. Right? We're not gonna get our fourth. We don't need it. I got the skill tree here unallocated to show you my pathing. So to level 80, we go over here, get the chaos damage, get the coordination, and then after that, we go down over here. And then, sorry, we don't go down there. We go further to entropy, right? And then we push to fangs of the viper. And then now we go down over here, right? We're gonna skip the chaos damage over time for the meantime. And then we go to the right, and then we go up here, and then get claws of the magpie for DPS. And then after that, we can go grab this node for the mana per enemy hit with attacks, right? And then after that, why not get the attack speed mastery? So inherent attack speed bonus from dual wielding is doubled while wielding 2 claws because we are dual wielding 2 claws. And then now you have a no, actually we just go up here for more mana regeneration, solve your mana problems early on, and then you go up to trickery, and then we either go so this is the choice now, right? So either you're gonna path through here, 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 and then to the life nodes, or from the claws of the magpie, go and grab the intelligence node until you go to the whispers of doom. However, up to you. I'm just gonna show you how I did it. If I can remember how I did it, I think I go over here and then grab the increased damage and the mana regeneration rate, and then after that I immediately go over here and grab whispers of doom through the left side. Great. Now we will go and grab some um, dot damage because that dot damage is nice. And then after that, we can go over here at growth and decay. Go grab those to the bottom side, and then get the mastery. The duration. We want the duration for more poison damage. Perfect. Cool. And then now we can go down. We have to go down here on the right side, get this life nodes, go over to the left, go down, grab the claws. You can get both, but it's up to you. I think I got 2 of them. I think I got both. And then we can now go to the toxic strike. And then why not get the mastery as well at this point? So this one. poison you inflict. So I was just reading it. So the poison you inflict deal damage 20% faster. That's your mastery. And then I think we are done on this. We are done on this side. We can now grab the leech, but we'll get that later on. So we are done on this side for the meantime. Now we can go and grab accuracy. So either you go attack speed accuracy or crit chance accuracy. I would highly recommend attack speed so that you can stack poisons. Okay, cool. And then now we go to trick shot. The reason why trick shot, even though it doesn't give us DPS, is that it gives us chaining range, which in turn will give us more clear speed because our projectiles will chain across the map. Right? So, yep, just grab that one. And then now we go curse. No, should be influence first. Influence is the first one, and then you can grab the buff, the aura from your skills have 10% increase effect on you. Yep, that's our mastery. And then now we go over here to Thrill of the Blade, and then grab the mana reservation efficiency of skill. So at this point, you're pretty strong. Let's just finish some of the pathing. Now we got that one. We can go the life nodes here, and then we can respect those, remove those, and then get clever thief, get blood drinker, get depth perception, get this multi-shot. Multi-shot is pretty good because it gives us more projectiles, so just an additional one. It's still pretty good. And then now we get the instant leech per claw, and then on the leech we get the instant leech mastery. Now we're 70. We are strong. We are strong at this point. Next one would be get the life over here, finish this, and then remove this 2, this 3. And then you're respecting a little bit here, so go down on these nodes and then remove those. Oh, actually, let's not. Alright, I'll leave it to you. I will leave it as is, right? But you have an option of getting this node and removing this node for more passive points. Okay, after that we go and get lives, right? Life over there, and then over here. Otherwise, go get charisma. And then after that, life. And then honestly, at this point, you're pretty strong. Just finish up some of the nodes here. Sleight of hand for more attack speed. I think that is 80. Cool. That is it. That is absolutely it in this build. Actually, let's. Sorry, screwed up there. So 2 more points. I wonder where to put those. I don't know. It's. I think this is pretty much. Oh, there we go. We can go over here and get fatal toxins. So that's the build. That's the dirt cheap build. Push you to level 80 in absolutely no time. Yeah, cool. I will leave you some footage of me just doing some maps. Campaign, doing some campaign.
omen. That was a great hunting, son.
This... I shall strike you down. May a new dawn arise.